Hi guys, welcome back. So as we wrap up the year, I thought I would share these 7 luxury purchases that are 100% worth the money. These are just the purchases which I've been so delighted with, I've returned back to time and time again, and I just genuinely think are worth the splurge. Included in this is actually my Christmas gift as well, so I'm kind of sneaking in a little unboxing reveal in this video too. I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get started. So first up is my little Chanel 19, and I don't know if this is cheating because this wasn't technically bought this year. I think everything else was, but I haven't actually used this a ton prior to this year, but this year has been the year of this bag for whatever reason, and I've just been enjoying it so much. And I don't even really know if the Chanel 19 is like a thing anymore. I feel like I'm kind of out of the Chanel loop, so if you own one of these, are you still wearing yours? I feel like everything's about the newer styles, which to be honest I'm not a huge fan of, but the 19 still kind of holds a special place in my heart. I did sell my grey one because I found that I wasn't reaching for it. When it comes to Chanel bags, I'm fairly quick to get rid of them if I don't feel like I'm super in love with them or using them all the time, simply because they're just so expensive. This bag though, I do return back to, especially when it comes to the cold months, and I've just been enjoying it so much. I do need another little bag liner for this bag, and that's one thing I would say. The 19, it just needs a liner for the structure, but I just kind of adore this. So it is a pre-loved style that I got, so I'm not actually familiar of the release date. I got it for a pretty good price. I think it's actually a navy base with white and pink trim throughout. It's like a lovely tweed pattern, and you have gold hardware. But this is just so cute. I love how it's a little bit of a statement, but I actually find it still quite easy to match. I love pretty much everything about it. The size is fantastic. It's very comfortable to wear. I like the fact that it has such chunky hardware. Like, I don't really love super finicky things at the moment just because I'm always in a rush with a baby and a toddler. So I want things that feel and look luxurious, but are also a cinch to use. And this is just kind of that. Like, it's very comfortable. I'm not missing or fumbling around for the chain because it's huge. And then it's a really comfortable bag to wear crossbody and on your shoulder as well, because it has that great leather strap. So functionally this is perfect. I think it still looks very luxurious. I love the combination I got. I'm always such a sucker for tweed, and this was just a fantastic buy. I'm also thinking about doing a video on pre-loved luxury purchases and what to look out for now. I'm not sure if that would be of interest to anyone. I typically more focus on new stuff, but if you are a pre-loved shopper, it might be of use. So let me know if you want to see that, because I'm happy to share any tips and tricks I've learned along the way. But I love finding a good deal on the pre-loved market. There's just nothing better in my view, and I absolutely love this. It's been a firm favorite for me this year, and it's just so great. My next favorite are my earrings. So these are the Kaya earrings from Idyl, and these are by far my most worn earrings over the past, I'd say 18 months, I'd say. Ever since I got pregnant really is when I've just been completely hooked on these, especially when I was in like the dregs of pregnancy. I wanted something easy that was gonna make me feel put together, that I didn't have to swap in and out every day, and these have just been perfect. And since I gave birth, I've also just been continuing to wear them all the time. So I have the base studs. If you're not familiar with Idyl, they basically sell their jewelry in kind of modular designs. So you get the base stud, and then you get the attachments on top of that as well, so you can really mix and match your different looks. I have so many of the different little earrings now, and I absolutely love switching up my look, but this is the first time I think in ages that I've actually not changed it up too many times, just because I've been so in love with this combo. The Kaya earring basically has a row. I'm going to take it off now to show you. So it basically has a row of diamonds. So this bit up here is the single diamond solitaire. It comes in 3 sizes, and then you get the kind of attachment separately. And the Kaya has 3 diamonds in a row in kind of like a pear shape, but like all in a row. It is absolutely gorgeous. It sparkles in the loveliest way. It's half a carat total weight, so you're getting some substantial diamonds. And I've just been totally obsessed with this combo. It's just so pretty, and I feel like it looks a little bit edgy and a little bit out there, but super classic. I would wear this with literally everything. I feel like it dresses up a pair of leggings, but it also looks so seamless with a gorgeous date night outfit. Like, so versatile, and honestly it just makes every single day just feel a little bit more special. I am so in love with it. I did also get a new necklace in from them, which has just been my new favorite. So this is the Talia necklace. They have the prettiest names for their jewelry. This one one is the Talia, and it is just so gorgeous. So it is 3 diamonds in a row, and it just sparkles in the prettiest way. Like, I am completely hooked and obsessed. Ever since I got it, it's literally not left my neck, and it's just the most gorgeous thing. And what I love about their jewelry is the fact that it is so wearable and it's comfortable to wear as well. Like, this moves around so seamlessly, but it just sparkles in the prettiest way. Like, it really is just one of those pieces which, yes, it's fine jewelry, yes, it's an investment, but it goes with everything. It makes everything look and feel more pulled together, and I'm just completely hooked. So this has been my new favorite. Just such a pretty line of jewelry. If you wanted to go extra sparkly, they also have one with 5 diamonds as well. I went for the 3 diamond one because I really wanted to be able to just wear this every single day, just like go with even my most casual looks. But if you wanted to go super sparkly, you do have the 5 diamond option, which is gorgeous, and I'm just completely in love. Idyl nice enough to partner with me on this video, and if you were looking for some beautiful high quality jewelry to add to your jewelry wardrobe, I would highly recommend. Like, I absolutely love my pieces from them to bits. They have a huge celebrity following. Jamie Chung, I think, has my exact earrings. Mila Kunis is a huge fan. Eva Longoria has been wearing so many of their different pieces. Jessica Biel, like, a huge celebrity following, and I just completely understand why. The designs are just so clever. Like, it really is built for how I want to be wearing jewelry. Like, I want to be investing in key pieces, but I also want to be able to switch my looks up really easily, and it's just so clever, from the different modular earrings right through to their bracelets, which actually comes with a little attachment. So if you did want to layer your bracelets up but you don't want to faff around with them, it is the perfect solution to the necklaces that you can wear just so many different ways. I'm a huge fan, so I will link some of my favorites as well as my necklace and my earring that I have down below in the description section. You can also use my code for 10% off site-wide. Would highly recommend checking them out. I absolutely adore their pieces, and they're just 100% worth the splurge in my view. And then my Strathbury mosaic. I've spoken before about how much I've fallen in love with this bag, but it really has been such a delight. I got this one towards the end of last year, but I didn't really use it for months and months because I was so sick with first trimester with Laura, and yeah, this just didn't get any love at all. But this year has been the year of my Strathbury mosaic, I feel. I now do have both sizes. For me, unless something changes with my mini, like, I've really been enjoying it. I think it's a great bag, but my heart's currently still with this one, so it might change in the summer. I feel like mini bags are a bit more suited to summer in general, but for me, my favorite is still currently this one, which is the regular size. It's so fantastic. Like, it's just such a substantial bag without feeling too big, and I love bags that actually fit way more than it looks like they would. Super comfortable to wear, great to wear, you know, on the shoulder. You can do crossbody. It's maybe a little bit big for me to wear crossbody, but I just adore this. The hardware color is beautiful. It's a really light champagne gold color, and it's just huge. Like, it fits an absolute ton inside. You can put a little compact umbrella inside, a bottle of water. I can fit in snacks for my kids, just like all my essentials and then some, which I love, while still being super chic. So this has been just a firm favorite for me. I love how low maintenance it is as well. I feel like the leather is very high quality. It really reminds me of Mulberry back in the day with that beautiful grain leather, and the cost is just nowhere near Mulberry or other high-end bag levels. It was just a fantastic buy through and through. So I've been super impressed. Like, even little details, like you have like the leather feet on there, like it just kind of ticks all the boxes, and this has been a firm favorite and a huge win for me. 10 out of 10, absolutely love this bag. And then I do have my Longchamp little pouches, and I didn't know whether to include these because they're not the most expensive item in the world, but I also feel like they kind of are entry-level luxury, because essentially for what you're getting, which is nylon and a bit of leather, they are priced quite highly, I think. But that said, I think they're fantastic. This was absolutely a new discovery for me this year, and as you can see, I've been kind of hooked because I already have 2. I would happily have just like the rainbow colors. They're great. I would say 100% you need a bag liner if you're gonna go for these, or at least I do anyway, because one, it just squidges in. This one has the liner in it. It's not actually puffed out at the moment, but you even see like it's still way better with the liner, and this just flops around. So I need to get another one for this bag so I don't have to keep swapping them out. But in general, I've just been loving this style so much. I did get the strap attachment separately, and it's just a perfect little mum bag when you want something more than a wallet on chain, because wallet on chains are great, but you do have to like take out all your cards and separate everything out into the little pockets, so it just takes a second, whereas I can still use a little card holder with these, fit in my essentials, you know, it's usually a lip balm, some keys, my phone, and then my card holder, and I can even fit like a couple of toys for a snack in there for Leo. And it's just great. Like, they are light as air. You do not feel like you're wearing them at all. So comfortable. You just sling them across and like you feel like you're wearing nothing at all. Really durable, you know, nylon, so it is just kind of wipe clean. I've gotten all manner of things, especially on the cream one as well, and it's just come right off, like surprisingly easy to maintain. And they're just worry-free, not the most expensive things in the world, but I do think that they're kind of adorable, and I just love these to bits. So I don't know whether they really count as luxury, but for a nylon pouch, they probably are a little bit overpriced, but still 10 out of 10 for me. I absolutely love these. Again, I would happily have them in every single color. They've just been fantastic. And then I have a luxury purchase, and I wouldn't usually include beauty in a video like this, mainly because I think even like luxury beauty generally isn't like that crazy expensive usually. I have never spent so much money on a makeup item before. It took me like a second to actually like click checkout because it was just so much money. It's the Victoria Beckham by Augustina Spader foundation. They do have, I think, a whole collaboration. I have the concealer, which is like the under eye concealer, which I love, which is the only reason I was convinced to get this, because I actually think that's worth the money. It basically combines makeup and skincare. The Augustina Spader line is fantastic. Again, very, very pricey, but I genuinely think it actually does make a difference to your skin. So I'm a huge fan of that. I tried the concealer, love it. It's like one of the few things that doesn't crease under my eyes. So again, 100% worth it. And I love the fact that I do feel like it's doing my skin some good as well. Heard great things about the foundation, so I decided to give it a go, even though I was like cringing at the price. It's so good. Like, it's so worth it. It is just a simple foundation, so it's in a very kind of chic like rectangle package. You untwist the cap and then it's just like a squirty one, but it goes on like an absolute dream. I'd say it's probably maybe a little bit thinner than some of my other foundations. Like, it's very easy to smooth on, has a very silky feel, very nice, I'd say medium coverage. And honestly, it just makes your skin look so fantastic. It smooths everything out, feels so nice. It leaves your skin feeling moisturized, which I don't quite understand. I feel like usually makeup, especially a lot of makeup, kind of makes your skin a bit more dry and cakey. This is not the case with this at all. It really does do a job. And so it says it's also helping your skin too. So it kind of ticks all the boxes. I, generally speaking, prefer to spend more money on skincare than I do makeup, because I feel like one's fixing a problem, one's covering it up. Whereas I actually think this is doing both. Like, it's making your skin look better today, but also making it look better tomorrow too. And I just 100% think it's worth it. So super pricey, but yeah, completely worth the splurge for me. I actually color matched as well, like just online. So I just used my existing shade in my Armani foundation, and then I just guessed the shade and I got really lucky and it's the perfect match. And yeah, I just absolutely love this. Pricey, but so worth it. And then I have my Amie boomerang bag. I love this thing so much. I've spoken about it before, but it's just fantastic, and it's been getting a lot of use, especially with the festive season. Like, whenever I've wanted a really just showstopper bag, this is what I've been going for. I've even used it quite a bit during the day, which surprised me. Like, when I got this, I thought it was maybe only going to be an evening bag, just because it does look and feel like a fancy bag to me, but really comfortable to wear crossbody too. So I've been wearing it during the day, not during rainy days. I have wanted to protect the suede. I did spray it, so I actually think it might do okay, but I love it so much that I didn't want anything to happen to it. But it's just fantastic, even from the little details from the gold feet right there. It's a reinforced structure on the base. The handle is just a work of art. It's so incredibly comfortable, makes such a statement, and it's absolutely gorgeous. A surprisingly roomy style as well. You do have a pocket right there, large open space, like you can fit a surprising amount in. So easy to close, a really strong magnet. And it's just kind of the perfect thought out bag, like very elegant, very fashion led, but just so gorgeous to use. I've been so happy with it. And if you've been on the fence, I would just 100% recommend, like, if you're into your bags that just feel and look so elevated and fancy, this is a showstopper. Like, every single time I go out, I get asked about this bag, and yeah, I completely understand why. 100% 10 out of 10 would recommend. And then for my very last favorite, I do have my new watch, which I got for my Christmas gift. So this is a pre-loved one. I don't even know whether they sell this new anymore. This was basically in place of my Cartier watch, which I sold maybe 6 months ago. I got the Cartier style a couple of years ago, really didn't wear it at all. And I researched the watch a lot, but I don't know, I was just never really drawn to it that much, and it just didn't excite me after the initial excitement of kind of getting it the first time. I researched what should replace it extensively. I didn't want to rush into a purchase. Stumbled across this and I just knew it was completely perfect. So it's from Omega. Omega is a brand which I kind of have quite an affinity to. Like, my mum always used to wear Omega back in the day. I have a beautiful dress watch from her, which is also from Omega. So it's always a brand I really love. And I know everyone kind of goes nuts for Cartier and Rolex, but for whatever reason, like, I just haven't really been drawn to their watches. Saw this and I was like, this is exactly what I want to replace my Cartier style. So it comes in this beautiful packaging. I got it for a pretty good deal. I'm trying to remember the website I got it from now. I think it was one of the watch sites, which I think is global, but I will look through my email and I'll pop it on screen, the one that I used. Great experience from them. It comes with the little booklet, which is actually really huge, not little at all. And then inside, you have all the warranties and all like the little certificates right there. I've got to say, watchmakers really put effort into their packaging. Like, this is absolutely stunning, but opens up like so. But yeah, this is the Omega style. How beautiful is that? So it does have diamond dials all the way around, which is probably about as sparkly as I'd go for every day. Like, a full diamond watch is beautiful, but not something that I would personally want to wear every day, just because it would freak me out and make me so stressed. Whereas I feel like diamond dials add a little bit of sparkle, but nothing kind of too crazy or too worrisome. And I just thought this was the perfect combination of sparkly and still special looking while still being absolutely fine for every day. And when I got it, I tried it on and literally it fits completely perfectly without needing adjustments. And I know that might not seem like a big deal, but I have quite a small wrist, so whenever I've tried on watches or gotten a watch before, I really had to take a lot of links out and had to kind of take it to a proper watchmaker to do that. Whereas the fact that this fits completely perfectly, I was like, it's meant to be. Like, I don't have to get it adjusted at all. And I just think it is so beautiful, like just the right amount of daintiness. I don't like really huge chunky watches at all. And I just love the fact that this is, you know, substantial, but nothing too in your face. It is still pretty dainty. It lies flat as well, so I don't think it's going to get in the way. Like, I don't like things that are cumbersome at all, and I'm just completely obsessed and in love with this watch. So I'm so happy I stumbled across it. Again, it took me a while to narrow down what kind of style that I wanted and was attracted to, but I feel like finally I've gotten the watch which is going to actually be suited to my life, and I just think it's so, so beautiful. So that wraps up this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. As usual, I will pop links for everything down below in the description section. Please let me know in the comment section what your best luxury purchases were this year. I would love to hear about it as well, especially for the coming year, to get some inspiration. Like, please drop down below what your best purchases were. I would love to hear about it. I'm sure other people would as well. As always, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.